Tonight, I want to talk about relationships maintenance. Chapter 1. Relationship Resolutions Basics. The basics. If you are just like most of the couples today, chances are your previous year has been filled with both good and bad things, happiness and sorrow, triumphs and conflicts. With the start of another brand new year, why not take some time to finally say goodbye and let go of all those not so good things that happened in your relationships the previous year? For just a few minutes, sit down with your partner and discuss of the best ways that will help in making your current relationship way better than before. Number 1. Forgiveness is the key, so that the two of you will be able to move forward for the brand new year with a positive mind frame. It is a must that forgive and forget what happened in the past. If you have long been nursing some hurt within you and you find it hard to forgive your partner before, this is the perfect time to let things go and embrace the concept of forgiving. Refusing to forgive can be similar to a poison slowly but surely seeping through your whole being, filling with such bitterness and eventually setting us a permanent wedge between the two of you. When you forgive, it does not necessarily mean that you will condone the things done by your partner. More importantly, forgiveness means that you have finally come to peace with it in order for you to finally move forward. Number 2. Problem evaluation is a must. Take time that you evaluate the biggest problems in your relationship. For some, this might be lack of communication. For others, this can be finances and a myriad of other issues. Discuss the problem and think of ways on how you can improve things. Listen to the ideas of one another in order for the two of you to have your equal share on the decision. Number 3. Change good for the better. Talk about the ways which can help in improving the already good things in your relationship. All couples have their own strengths in their relationship. Discuss these things and turn these into a validation that signifies that the two of you are doing things right. Talk things out to make good things even better and make a vow that you will never take for granted the good aspects of your relationship. Number 4. Talk about romance and intimacy. When we speak of romance, this should encompass your sex life. There is no denying that this is an integral part of your relationship, so make sure that you do not set this aside. Laugh together and be playful about this. Come up with ways on how you can make this part of your relationship better and happier. Number 5. Think of things to look forward to. Do you plan to buy your own house this year or start a family? This new year might be the best time for you to start making some plans. Probably the two of you would like to become fitter and healthier. You can do it together, as this can be a fun way of achieving a goal that you have set for yourself. Plan and cook meals together. Go for a stroll together and hold hands. No matter what plans you might have, at the end of the day, having each other this new year is the best gift that you can give to your partner. Relationships maintenance. Chapter 2. Take care of yourself first. Number 1. Self-care is the key for a better relationship. Taking care of yourself when in a relationship is as important as tending to the relationship itself. It is a must that you take care of yourself prior to fixing your relationship. Here, you can apply the old adage stating that you can never give away things that you do not have. Until you feel happy and peaceful, you will never have a happy and peaceful relationship. If you choose to skip such steps and jump right away to your trouble relationships, murky waters, chances are you will be going straight down under. This is the reason why you need to do everything in your power so that you can stabilize yourself prior to getting this over your head. Prior to confronting the core issues of your relationship, first, you need to follow the following steps in order to increase the chance of being successful. Number 2. Commit to staying okay, whatever happens along the way. Promise to yourself that you will still take care of yourself and remain okay, whatever will happen in your relationship. Once your happiness completely depends with your partner being there by your side all the time, you will end up feeling powerless and fearful. This will then mean that there is more likely that you will be engaging in ineffective actions like pleading and begging. When this happens more often, the less will your partner want to stick to the relationship. Why is that? A good reason for this is that your partner will see you as someone emotionally dependent and needy. The things that another person will do for your sake will still be not enough for you because you will always expect more from that person. It is something that will not escape your partner and will make him, her fearful of being consumed and eaten up by your unending demands for care and attention. One more reason is that it can be a real burden for one person to feel completely responsible for another's happiness. Majority of people feel the need of running away if this is the case. The partner who tries to be everything to another will then feel anger and resentment when placed in this kind of demanding position, thus snuffing out any sense of fun and playfulness that are vital to have an enduring relationship. When you respect yourself and believe in your own capacity of thriving, whether you are in a relationship or single, you will surely come from a place full of strength and empowerment. These two attributes can attract other people and provoke respect, which will then make you a more desirable and lovable partner. Number 3. Commit to staying happy with your life despite feeling miserable. There is no need for you to wait to plan some fun activities you can do on your own until you get your relationship perfect. If you want, you can join classes where you can learn interesting pastimes such as gourmet cooking, playing the guitar, or such. List down places in your area or others nearby that you plan to visit. Learn brand new skills, brand out, and broaden your own personal world. When you have fun and stay active, you will feel much happier and even contented with yourself. On top of that, this will make you more attractive to the eyes of your partner. When you lead your own life with gusto, have a sense of adventure, and take good care of yourself, no matter what state your relationship might be in, you will increase the likelihood of your partner wanting to spend more time with you. Relationship maintenance. Chapter 3. Learn how to have the benefit of the doubt mentality. Number 1. Give your partner the benefit of the doubt. Have you ever done some stupid, dumb, or hurtful things which greatly affected your partner? Chances are almost all persons in this world have unintentionally or intentionally hurt someone they love. In fact, research showed that a lot of people will do anything hurtful to their partner in all long-term relationships. All relationships are bound to experience their own share of conflicts. Whether it is confusion, misunderstandings, or disagreements, if you've known and have been someone pretty long enough, eventually, something will take place that will result to tension. People will make you feel frustrated, angry, disappointed, hurt, or upset. Your partner is human, just like you, so there is actually no way to get around this. Once such situations happen, will you respond with anger, or will you give your partner the benefit of the doubt? When you give another person the benefit of the doubt, it only means that when you still lack all the needed information, even in times of conflict, you will still be willing to assume the best, set aside the negative judgment, and respond in a favorable way. Love itself can give the benefit of the doubt. It will not make the mind filled with the negative assumptions. It will seek to work its way around the difficult situations even after being proven wrong or getting disappointed. As stated on the Bible, love is something that bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love is not naive, and instead, it gives the benefit of the doubt. Love chooses to see the best in other people. You do not just give this kind of benefit simply because you want to. More importantly, you give your partner the benefit of the doubt because you choose to and because you love. This act is selfless. So, how will you successfully give your partner the benefit of the doubt? Number 2. Love Knowing how to love someone is the key here. You simply cannot expect one person to completely accept you for who you are and then expect perfection from them. This love is not unconditional. Conditional loving is based in selfishness, something that will not let you give a person the benefit of the doubt. Number 3. Patience. Patience is needed when looking for the truth and trying to resolve conflict. Jumping to conclusions is not part of giving benefit of the doubt. Number 4. Understanding. It is important to try putting yourself in the shoes of the other person. For all you know, they are probably afraid of being themselves to do rejection, abandonment, or any other issues. Just assume that your partner has tried to be truthful and grow with you before working with them towards it. Number 5. Forgiveness. The last, but definitely not the least thing that you need is to learn to forgive and forget. Never let yourself dwell in bitterness. When you finally let your initial anger go, let it stay in the past and do not let it cloud your mind over again. Relationship maintenance. Chapter 4. Change your blame them mentality. Number 1. Get rid of the blames in your relationship. As far as placing blame in relationship is concerned, it is sometimes much easier to see your partner's faults than those of your own. One of the biggest issues with couples that point fingers to one another is that most of the time, the two parties are right or both are just wrong. All persons have their own flaws and some ways that they try to defend themselves, pushing away other people from them. These defenses for protecting yourself become much stronger once you get close to another person with old feelings, triggering ways in you that you do not expect or are not even aware of. If you want to improve your relationship and make it thrive and last longer, the key lies on knowing and challenging these defenses that you have, instead of adapting the blame them mentality and choosing to focus your attention on the flaws of your partner. Why not look at your own limitations first? Number 2. Avoid building a case. Once a conflict arises, fueling the fire is easy by using all types of proof of the character flaws of your partner. A single morning of accidentally overcooking the egg can already lead to a full-blown case of your partner not attempting to learn how to cook where you catalog all incidences when a similar situation happened. Case building is one of the biggest issues in all relationships. Try to avoid doing this if you do not want your relationship to be always crowded with different cases day in and day out. Number 3. Drop it. When the blame is already going back and forth, with things getting out of control, it will no longer be possible to resolve who is really at fault. During such arguments, there is actually no winner. The battle could have been won, but the war is lost. Just try to keep your perspective on the important things. If your aim is to get close all over again, it will not hurt to just drop the past, put your guard down, and be nice to one another. Unilateral disarmament might be the initial step to get back the loving and easy flow of feelings between the two of you. Number 4. Calm down. Relationships can trigger ways in you that you rarely expect. A lot of things can set you off, particularly when your defenses are in full gear. Once you feel triggered, try to focus and relax before you react. Fighting with the fire will not do you any good. Managing the temper of your partner will be easier when you calm yourself first before you approach him, her. Number 5. Communicate your feelings. After you have calmed down and gave your partner a chance of expressing their own perception, that is the time for you to explain how you felt with no need to feel victimized or place the blame. Stay away from using generalized statements or victimized language if you do not want things to go from worst to worst. Once you changed your blamed them mentality, you give your relationship the best chance of staying passionate, equal, and fulfilling. Relationship maintenance. Chapter 5. Learn more about the projecting mindset. Number 1. A right set of mind leads to a relationship that will make you feel right. Having an incorrectly projected mindset can negatively affect your relationship and yourself alike. If you always think that there is no reason for you to be loved by anyone, or that others will leave you when they get to know you, you will end up being a taker and a needy partner. Before you know it, you are already proving yourself right, with your partner no longer wanting to stay by your side. Of course, this is not what you want to happen, but once you continue depriving yourself of the good things, you will never be able to share and give because you feel empty within. Healthy relationships are those that share and give, and if you will keep thinking negatively, there is no chance for your relationship to be healthy. To help you out, here are some tips that will help you have the right projecting mindset that will take your relationship towards a better direction. Number 2. Never assume. Assuming can take you to places, and sadly, those places are not happy ones. Assuming is like a poison that can consume your mind, and it is not something good. For instance, your previous partner tends to send secret emails to others when you are not looking, which led to a breakup. You then found a new one, and when you see your present partner checking the email, you instantly assume that she is just the same with your previous partner. You jump in and start accusing when the truth is the email is only work-related and nothing else. It is important that not all persons are the same, and the flaw of a previous partner might not necessarily be the same fault of your present one. Jumping into conclusions right away will push your partner away from you before you even know it. Number 3. Live and stay in the now. Trying to relive the past is not good. Same with excessively focusing on the future. There are some who got so stuck with their past that their existence is almost mandatory. Meanwhile, there are also those who live only for the future, with their lives already planned out. It is good that you take some important lessons from your past and use them for your present, or plan for a trip that you have long been waiting for. But never let the past take full control of your present in the same way that you should not plan for every single detail for your future. Living and staying in the now will let things fall into the right places as they are supposed to, with your decisions being based on your present and not on your past or what you want to be in your future. Number 4. Be grateful. One of the secrets for projecting the right mindset is by being grateful for what you have in life and where you are at present. Thanking the blessings that your relationship has in the moment will help you project more positivity in your life and save you from the being drowned in the adversities that might come your way. Projecting the right mindset is easy so long as you and your partner help one another towards the direction that you want your relationship to take. Thank you for listening. This is just part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Good night.